No need to shout.
What's going down? It's your boy vtriplei, and we just got the finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 6, One World, One People. But you know what? And I gotta say, this was a doozy. So first things first, man. I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna go through a quick summary, then I'm gonna just break down the characters and give my overall thoughts. But as a black vet whose father was in the military, whose great-grandfather was in the military during World War I, digging ditches in Africa, and he came home and died from malaria. And then my father went to the military, and he had a very, very, very different experience, very reminiscent of the movie Dead Presidents. You should watch it if you haven't. And then me, being a black dude in the 2000s who went to the military and did not think he was going to go to war, but ended up going to war. This episode touched me right in the feels. I can't lie, man. When Sam brought Isaiah to the museum and had the whole display for him and showed him that now you're going to be memorialized in history, you're going to be remembered in history, that touched me in the feels for real, because there's so many veterans, black, Asian, Indian, Latino, so many veterans within the U.S. system that didn't get their just dues for defending this country that we all came to try to make a better life. Some of us was kidnapped. Shout out to my black people. Shout out to, I can't say the N-word, but you know where I'm going with this. We were kidnapped over here and still built this country, and boys still be trying to take us down the street like we dogs. Other groups also help to build this country, help to build this infrastructure, and they don't even want to let them in the country sometimes. So, yeah, man, if you're a veteran and or just not even a veteran, if you're a family member of a veteran, if you know you've got veteran friends and you're a minority, or even not even a minority, or just a person who has some type of emotion about them and empathy, this should have hit you in the feels. And if it didn't, hey, it's cool, man, because guess what? Someone else gonna feel it. So I had to get that out, man. Oh my God, this episode touched me, man. But let's go ahead and get into the summary, man. So Wilson puts on the new Captain America suit and flies to New York to save the GRC from the Flag Smashers' attack with the help of Barnes, Carter, and Walker. Carter separates Carly from the others and confronts her for betraying her, revealing that Carter is the power broker. Told you. Batroc threatens to expose Carter, but she kills him. Wilson comes to reason with Carly, but when she points a gun at him, Carter kills her. After carrying out Carly's body, Wilson convinces the GRC to postpone the vote and make efforts to help the people Carly died fighting for. He also convinces the government to create a statue honoring Bartley, aka Isaiah. I've been saying Isaiah all the time, the first Captain America. Meanwhile, en route to the raft, the remaining Flag Smashers are blown to smithereens by Zemo's butler. Boys doing hits from the penitentiary, you feel me? Madam Hydra gives Walker a new suit and asks him to become a new hero, codename U.S. Agent. I always say Patriot, but I mean U.S. Agent. But I think they call him both, but whatever. Barnes makes amends by telling his neighbor that he killed his son when he was the Winter Soldier. In a mid-credit scene, Carter is pardoned by the U.S. government and offered to rejoin her division in the CIA, giving her access to all the government secrets and prototypes, and she about to flip them. She about to flip them like a goddamn, like a bird, man. She about to have them birds flying, but it's not the birds that you put up your nose. It's the birds that you put around that banker, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's pretty much episode 6. So, let's go ahead and get into these characters. So, first things first, let's start with Walker. Like most people, I don't like Walker. I still don't like Walker. But I understand where he's coming from. When you fight for this country, your mind gets messed up sometimes. But you don't know anything else, so you just keep working within that system. And because Carter has the complexion for the protection, he became the new Captain America post-Endgame. And he really shouldn't have been the new Captain America. But hey, that's how this society works. So he freaking becomes the new Captain America. He has good intentions, but he's still an arrogant person of non-color. And he tries to tell the real Avengers, Falcon the Winter Soldier, hey, you do what I say or get out the way. If you have ever worked in an environment that your people aren't working in for minorities, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, man. But And this episode, at first I thought he was going to go and just mess everything up. But in reality, he actually helped. He wanted to get his revenge, but he's still someone who has the instinct to save people. And when he had his opportunity to get revenge, he chose to save people. And that is the making of a superhero. Even if you are working for Madam Hydra. So shout out to him, man. He is now the U.S. agent. He has a black and red suit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what I'm playing right now. And yeah, man, we gonna see him become. Hopefully, I think he's probably still gonna be like a catalyst for Secret Empire when we get that comic. But neither here nor there. So let's go ahead and get into Carter. I wish I had that sound clip from when Boosie was coming up from jail, Lil Boosie, the rapper, and his daughter was saying, I told you. If you know, you know. Because everybody kind of figured she was a power broker, but now we have confirmation. You know what I'm saying? She is a power broker, so she is kind of created the events, right? She did get the pardon. She is going back to the CIA. I thought she was in S.H.I.E.L.D., but I guess it's CIA. I can see her maybe doing deep cover for S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's like some type of mission, but at the same time, I don't know. We don't know yet, right? It could be a thing where she's really just trying to rack up. She's tried to be a hero and it didn't work out, and now she had to run from the law for like 2-3 years, and now she's back home. She has all of her clearances back, so maybe she'll become I don't know. She might be on the up and up, but she might actually just be trying to hustle and get that money up. But I think she is working for S.H.I.E.L.D. like super deep undercover, but we'll find out later. But shout out to Carter being the door to us getting Armored Wars. And if you're not familiar, Armored Wars is going to be the next Disney series that kind of goes around the main Avengers, but this time it's going to be about War Machine. My boy Rhodey, man. Oh, man, bro. Boys went from colors to the Avengers. If you know, you know. Like, it's so crazy, man. Kung Fu Kenny, man. Boys is back in the suit. And guess what? We getting all the loot, god dang me. But yeah, man. So, Carter's going to be probably our main villain in Armored Wars. So, I'm really excited for that series. Because now we're getting back to the super action-packed scenes. Because remember, Rhodey is War Machine. And War Machine, a lot of people sleep on him, but War Machine is a beast. So, really excited for that. Let's go ahead and get into Zemo. Man, bro, it's so many rap lyrics that I can use right now to talk about Zemo. But, yo, boys is sitting hits from the jail cell. My wrist so cold, it got sickle cell. Man, bro, Zemo does not like super soldiers. And he Cuz don't like super soldiers. He has the mentality of, listen, you are purebred, and whatever you are, you use that. You don't enhance yourself. So when he sees these super soldiers, he gets in his feelings. But he's in the penitentiary right now. He locked down. You feel me? He got them handcuffs on him. But you know what he did? Don't worry about it, bro. I'm up. I'm rich, bro. I ain't gotta hit you, bro. Cause guess what? I got that paper. I'm gonna hit you from there. I'm gonna sit right here and read this book, and I'm gonna kill everybody you care about from the jail cell. And that's what he did. So shout out to Zemo. I feel like he's gonna get out of jail, and I feel like he might be helping out in the Secret Empire storyline whenever we get it, but who knows. But man, shout out to on some American Me type stuff, man, on some Lockdown type stuff, man, on some Wire type stuff, man. You remember that scene from the Breaking Bad when Walt got all those people killed in jail? Yeah, I don't know who did it better, Zemo or Walt. Zemo or Walter White. I don't know. But whatever. But listen, man. That's gangster. When you can get somebody hit while you sitting down, that's when you know you got power in the world. So shout out to him. Next up, we got my boy Bucky, man. The Winter Soldier. Arguably, for the longest time, the Winter Soldier was my favorite Avenger because I love stories of someone being evil, then going back good, because they have all the instincts of somebody who's evil, but they're doing it for a purpose. So he, of course, he played a big role. He was beating the brakes off the Flag Smashers, and he managed to, you know what I'm saying, make amends. Everything started with him trying to come to terms with what he did as a Winter Soldier. And I don't think he's all the way there, to be honest, but he's trying. He's learning that you will never be there because you can never undo what you did, but you can always try to make amends and keep on being a better person. And once you get to the other side, that's when you'll know if you did like the right thing. If you're familiar with Naruto, Itachi said it best. You don't know who you are until the last moments before you die. And Barnes, by the time he gets to that point, I think he'll know that he was a good person and he made Steve proud. So let's get into the Louisianimal. That's a mixtape from Lil Wayne and Boosie. Well, really a song, but it's obviously about Louisiana because they're both from there. And Sam also is from Louisiana, so we're gonna call him Louisianimal because his name used to be the Falcon, but now he's Captain America. Ah, man, so many things I can say about this, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. First things first. Now, let me start with some negative stuff. I hate the design of Captain America. I don't like it. I'd rather Captain America. When Captain America was suited up in Infinity Wars, that's my favorite MCU outfit for Captain America. I just don't like it. The Stars and Stripes, it's a lot. It's a lot in your face, man. I get being patriotic and all that stuff, but come on, bro. I feel like it's limiting to some extent. But then the name is so heavy that you can't go anywhere and not know who Captain America is. So it's a you know what I'm saying, it's a give and take, man. But I still don't like the Sam Wilson Captain America outfit, but I'll deal with it because, man, Cuz was rocking, bro. I don't need that serum. I wish that he would get the serum just so we can show that, like, yo, I have all the elements, I have the technology, and I got the strength to beat the brakes off you. But he don't need all that, bro. All he needs is a jetpack, some bangers, and a good computer. And guess what? I'm doing all the work. I'm saving people. I'm using my resources. And that's one really, really good thing about this new Captain America. Instead of trying to put everything on his shoulders, he passes the baton. He saw that, okay, I can stop the guy from driving the helicopter, but I can't get back in time to control the helicopter. So guess what I do? I'm going to use my resources, pass the baton to another person, and let them carry them to safety. Because you can't always be two places at one time. That was kind of like one of the main themes of Infinity Wars, right? Like, being in two places, the team being separated, that's how they lost. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So that's one really good, like, I ain't going to say mark, man, but that's one thing I really like about this new Captain America. Another good thing I like about this new Captain America is that Steve Rogers, instead of calling the system out, he went after the system. But you're only one man. You can't beat an entity as one man. And he brought a lot of people into it, and it ended up destroying the Avengers to an extent. But he was right, but being right doesn't always mean that everything's going to be good afterwards. And he learned that the hard way when Thanos snapped everybody away. So being right is not going to save everything. So, but Sam, on the other hand, he's a modern man. You know what I'm saying? The big difference between Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson is that Steve Rogers is a man at a time. But Sam Wilson, he's a man of the time. And he knows that, hey, for me to get here, a lot of blood was shed. A lot of sacrifices were made. A lot of tears came down people's faces. But one thing that kind of helps him to kind of maintain his presence and not trip about it is because guess what? All those sacrifices mean that I got to go harder. I have to use my resources and tools to make the world a better place so that the next generation won't have to go through what I went through. And that's what he told the GRC in essence, right? Yo, I can do it. I can save people all the live long day. But if you guys don't do right by these people, after we got an opportunity to do right by these people, guess what? They're only going to come back. And you can call them whatever you want to, but guess what? They're only reflecting what you do to them. Y'all sending in people with all these heavy artilleries and all that type of stuff for these people who just want resources, the bare necessities. And guess what happened? Something spit back in your face, the Flag Smashers. And they was really going to kill everybody. And Carly, she didn't care. Like I said before, Carly doesn't mind dying a legend. She doesn't. Who cares? Whatever. Because my life don't mean that much. You know what means more to me than my life? Everybody else's. The Avengers motto was always, my life doesn't mean nothing compared to the life of others. And Carly lived by that. Hopefully, I hope she's dead, but I hope she comes back as a member of the new Avengers, because that'd be sick. So sick, man. Because we got all the pieces right now. We got Isaiah's grandson, Patriot. We got Sam's man in the Air Force, Torres, the new Falcon. Hawkeye is training his daughter. Got another Hawkeye. We got we might get Ironheart sometime in the future. Let's see what else we got, man. We got all the pieces for New Avengers, man, and we got Carly. Maybe she can be the new Winter Soldier. I don't know, man. But we have all the pieces for New Avengers. We got all the pieces for Secret Empire. We got all the pieces for Armored Wars. We got all the pieces for me to be making these videos forever. So, shout out to everybody who's been watching me, man. I was so excited to make this series. I was so excited to get back into Marvel Vs Capcom Infinite. I hated it when it first came out, but hey, you deal with what you can get. Marvel vs. Capcom needs to make a new game with new skins and all that good stuff. But hey, that's a whole nother video. If you're in school right now, you got a month left, rock out. If you're going to work, hey, just keep on pushing. If you're doing something, keep on rocking. Hey, man, this is V's Dollar Theater. I'm vtriplei. Thank you so much for your support during these trying times. And I will catch you on the flip, man. Deuces.